What's up guys, it's your boy Paulie the Gamer, and today we have another video, and today I'm going to be doing a story time. I haven't done a story time in a really long time. I think the last time I did a story time I had around 500, 600, 700 subscribers. I really do not remember, but it was a long time ago, and you guys really seem to enjoy these type of videos, and I just ran out of stories to talk about. But I just thought of something that happened to me in the past, and you guys might find it entertaining or funny, I don't know. And I'm going to try to keep this as uncut as possible, so if you guys enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and let's get into it.
Young Savage, why you trapping so hard? Why these niggas capping so?
I'm pretty sure this happened around when I was in 5th grade or 6th grade, around that time. I really don't remember. And around that time, the PSP was very popular and everyone had a PSP. Everyone in my school had a PSP. I even had a PSP. And like, I had the silver one. It was like a Ratchet and Clank one. And if you know what Ratchet and Clank is, or you played it before, you are a OG. So there was this program at the local library after school, and basically my dad would come pick us up from school, then he would drop us off at the program, and he would go to work, and when my mom gets off of work, she would come pick us up. And it was like just a program where we would go and like we would do our homework, and after we're done doing our homework and all our school stuff, we would have free times, and sometimes we'd play games and we'd watch movies and just do like random kid stuff. And every time I get there, I would like try to do my homework as fast as possible, and after I'm doing my homework, I would just put my stuff back in my book bag, and I would get my PSP. I'll go sit all the way in the back because I used to hate sitting in the front. I would just go sit all the way in the back and just play my PSP for like the rest of the day. And there was like 2 other kids in the program that had a PSP too, and like the only time I really wouldn't play my PSP is like if we were watching a movie that I like, or if we were playing like Monopoly or Connect 4. And whenever I'm not playing my PSP, I would just put it in my book bag and go join the activity that we're doing for that day. And I remember this one particular day we were watching Home Alone, and come on, like who doesn't like Home Alone? That's like the greatest movie ever. And I put my PSP in my book bag, and I went to go sit like towards the middle because like I couldn't really see the movie that well in the back. And my mom came to pick us up a little earlier than usual. I don't know why, but I guess she didn't stay at work that long or something like that. I don't know. So I got on the back seat and I started going through my book bag trying to find my PSP, and I couldn't find it, and I'm just like going crazy. Like I'm in the back seat looking like I'm having a seizure because I'm going crazy trying to find my PSP. And my mom asked me like, what's wrong with you? And I just told her like my back was scratching or something, and like I was like about to cry, dude. Like I was trying to find my PSP and I was about to cry because that was my life. And I remember thinking to myself, yep, I just got my stolen. And then when we got home, I just rushed straight to my room and I just threw all this stuff out my book bag and I couldn't find it. And that's when I realized I got my stolen. And I remember exactly how it felt. Like it was the worst feeling of my life. Like if you ever got your phone stolen in school, or like anything, like any of your electronics that you really like stolen, like it just feels like your heart just like sinks into your stomach, and like your body just gets heated up and you just like start sweating and start like, it's just a really horrible feeling.
Wow.
And like the whole day I was just thinking like, who stole my why would you steal like, dude, don't. And the whole day I just had a really bad mood, and it was just like a really bad day. Like the feeling I had that day was like really bad. And I remember my mom asking me where my PSP was, and I just told her it was charging and stuff. And the next day after school, when my dad dropped us off at the library to go to the program, there was this kid named Schreiber. Honestly, I don't remember it like that well, but he had a PSP that day. And I was just thinking to myself, like, that's like just really weird how the day before my PSP got stolen and you have a PSP the next day. So I just came to the conclusion like, yeah, this is my PSP and I'm gonna get my. So that day we were watching another movie. I don't remember exactly what movie it was, but I'm pretty sure it was a Nickelodeon movie. I don't really remember, but majority of the kids in the program were watching the movie, and all the others were like playing a board game or doing something else. And I was on a mission to get my PSP back, and I sat all the way in the back. I did not care about the movie at all. I didn't care if I didn't see anything, and I was close to the book bags, and I knew how his book bag looked like because I seen him put it in the bag. And like they made us put like all our bags and stuff on the wall, like on the back wall, and like we would have to go sit up front to watch the movie. And I was close enough to his bag, and I remember like I was like sitting in front of his like the bags, and his bag was behind me, and I was just like unzipping his bag, and I was just digging through his bag, and I couldn't really find it. I was kind of like panicking, and I remember I opened the front pocket, I unzipped the front pocket, and I started digging through that, and I found it in there. So I took it out and I zipped his book bag, and I kind of like scooted towards like the corner, and I put it in my bag, and I kind of scoot up a little. And thinking about it now, like I'm just wondering like, how did I not get caught? Because like it just seemed so obvious, like I was trying to take something from someone's book bag. Then my mom came and like I was so excited to go home and play my PSP. And I remember we got home and I ran straight to my room. I did not like, I just opened the door, ran straight to my room. I did not even take my school clothes off. I just like got the PSP out my bag and started playing it, and it was just, I remembered like just having so much fun. And later that day my mom asked me where did I get that PSP from, and I'm like, what are you talking about? It's the PSP you bought me. And she was like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah mom, like what are you talking about? This is the PSP you bought me. And she was like, okay. And then she walked away, and like after she walked away I started looking at like the PSP, like what's the difference. And after looking at it for like a good 20 seconds I realized how blind and how stupid I am, because the PSP I took was black and my PSP wasn't black. My PSP was silver. I don't know how I did not recognize this. I guess I was so focused on like getting my stuff back and I didn't realize I was taking the wrong color PSP. And after I realized I took the wrong PSP, I felt so bad for him, because he probably felt how I felt when someone else stole my PSP. Well, actually he probably felt worse because he had his PSP for like a day. I had mine for like a couple months, maybe a couple years. And I was gonna give him his PSP back the next day, but I didn't give it to him because, you know, I'm a savage. Why would I give him his PSP back? Okay, that's not actually the reason. But the reason why I didn't give him back his PSP the next day is because I thought about it and I was like, if I give it to him tomorrow, they're gonna probably think I stole it, because my PSP is silver, his is black. There's a huge difference. And it would make me look like a stealer, which I technically was a stealer, but I stole it on accident. And if I told him that, they would probably just think I'm a liar, and it would have just been a whole fucked up situation and I would get kicked out. So I basically kept it, and it broke like a month later. I think I dropped it outside on the sidewalk and like the triangle button got stuck and I just stopped playing it. And I do not condone stealing. Stealing is not good. Do not steal. If you get something in your stolen at school and you think someone stole it, tell a teacher or something. Don't go steal their stuff that you think is yours, because you're gonna be in the same situation that I was in. Schreiber or Schreiber, whatever your name is, if you somehow find your way to this video and you're watching this right now, I am so sorry, dude. I did not mean to steal your PSP. It was by accident. So that's pretty much it. And the moral of the story is, don't get your stuff stolen. Put it in your pocket or something, or like don't go stealing other people's stuff if you think they stole your stuff, or yeah, you get what I'm saying. Also, I'd like to give a huge shout out to one of my close friends. His name is Grant. He does have a YouTube channel. He uploads like trick shots and stuff, and it's a really good YouTube channel. Trust me, he uploads his video in 60 FPS. They're really good quality videos. You should check out his channel. I'll leave a link in the description. And I'm giving him a shout out because he made a new logo for me, a new like YouTube banner and Twitter profile picture and stuff like that. And I was gonna use it, but it didn't really go with like the flow of my channel. And I'm just sorry, dude. Like, I'm sorry I made you work so hard to do that. So please forgive me. So like, go subscribe to him, go check out his channel. I'll leave his social medias and his channel in the description. Trust me, you will not regret it. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to do all that good stuff. Like, subscribe if god damn it, I'm starting again. Don't forget to do all that good stuff. Like, subscribe if you're new, and comment your opinions down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuce.
Check a bag and put the block on. Yo, diamonds fake, them bitches cost on. Every Glock bitch we cop drum. My killers wild and